Hi, Pauline again. This is my latest creation, what I'm working on at the moment. I've been looking for a caravan to go with my Pippa dolls and the 12 scale. And I found this. This was in such a bad condition that the front was totally rotten, the roof was rotten, and I really wasn't sure if I was going to be able to save it or do anything with it. However, I got it home. This is the little book I use. I sort of wrote some ideas about how I'd like to find out and move on and use it. I took the front off because I really wanted a clear access. I want people to be able to visually see inside. So when I took it off, I found that it was quite rotten, but I've managed to sort all this out. But here had a double, a big heavy line here where they split it into two bunk beds that I didn't think worked. So I kind of looked up some of the designs that other people did with gypsy houses and sort of read a little bit about it and learned that they really like rich dark colours, reds and golds and different fabrics of wool and satin and feathers. So kind of went along with that idea for the bedroom, but this is in no way finished. This is still much a work in progress. I then kind of looked at the space I had in the living area here and thought it's not really big enough to do a scene for living in as I'd have wanted to do. So I kind of thought maybe I could go along the lines of a gypsy caravan instead and do it like she was a fortune teller and use a crystal ball and some tarot cards. And at the back I have put in lots of little jars filled with odd little things to look like almost like a witch's caravan and potions and brews. The doll itself is an old 70s Suki doll that was in really bad condition. She was broken, or both her legs or arms were broken. She needed to have her hair rerouted, which I will show you later is something else that I do. I found a little gypsy headscarf for her and some little bangles for her arms and a sort of a little gypsy dress. And the basket is going to have lavender in it as they go around selling lavender bundles and wool bundles. On the side here I saw that they had where they would sell basically pots and pans and kind of looked at painting them all up in the way that barges are sometimes painted, and sort of read that gypsies sometimes had gypsy barges and that they'd taken the design of the barges into the caravans. So I kind of done a few little pieces to reflect that, as well as the fireplace to kind of reflect that barge look to it. The roof was in very bad way, and I wanted a wood effect, but I just didn't want it to be wood. So I was lucky enough to find this, which has got gold and flowers, and thought it was, you know, just perfect for this. So I popped that on there. The trimming gives it almost sort of like an Indian look to it, but it was very much of a gypsy style of what they used. And I moved the chimney to line up again with the new fireplace. And really that's it. You know, this is still needs a lot more work on it.